I don't say respectfully anymore.
So shout out to Reflex Radio. It's your favorite podcast. Everything Goes podcast. We live. We back. Fuck the snowstorm. It's your host Nasty Nook, aka Nook the Crook. To my right.
It's your girl Licky Leak.
To my left.
Hey, Pat Poppy, aka Kito, and with the brand new nickname. Shout out Miss Rebecca White. Shout out Nadea. Pat Salsa.
Pat Salsa.
Pat
Salsa. I thought you forgot about that.
I ain't forget.
Pat Salsa. Man, I like that. The Pat Salsa is lit though. So what's the? Yeah, I know the words. I ain't gonna repeat them.
Yes. Well, you gotta repeat it for Reflex Radio.
We gotta the two words for the save page y'all tonight are respectfully and facts. So y'all know the rules. Anytime we say that word, dollar goes into the jar. How y'all feel?
Racking up a lot of money, y'all.
Yeah, there's a lot of money. And don't forget to call. Also, hold on. Let me shout out everything. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Everything Goes Podcast TV. Follow us on Instagram. Everything Goes Podcast _ Like the page on Facebook. Everything Goes Podcast. We everywhere. Make sure you subscribe on Spotify, Apple. Make sure y'all sharing the feed right now. Make sure y'all calling in. I'm about to pin the number to the chat right now.
We trying to pay somebody's bill or something. Like, why do nobody want to call?
They don't like us.
There's over $50 in the jar already, and we still going. So, like, y'all don't want a phone bill paid, a light bill,
people with
Con Ed, something. Con Ed be like $100 something.
True.
We trying to help y'all out.
True.
Times was a little hard.
True. Oh, shout out to Joe Parker.
Happy motherfucking birthday.
Happy birthday to Joe Parker. Shout out to him. Wherever you at. Hopefully you somewhere getting drunk.
I thought he was gonna be here, but I guess not.
Yeah, we supposed to take some shots. I don't know. He might pop up. We'll see what happens.
He's on his way, man.
I was about to give him a little birthday twerk.
You better hurry up before the offer expires. She said you got 10 minutes. Alright, let's get into the first topic of the night.
I didn't bring my book, y'all. Sorry.
Oh Lord, she didn't bring a book.
She ain't leaking today. She Malika.
We was talking about spoiling your partner in a relationship, right? I know, Pat. This was your topic you brought to the table.
Yeah, cause I mean,
how you feel about that?
I don't know. Cause how do y'all feel about? I wanted to chime in with y'all.
Do you feel like you're supposed to spoil your partner?
Do you feel like there's too much? There could be too much spoiling.
Yes.
Like that's detrimental to the relationship.
When, of course, there could be too much spoiling that's detrimental to the relationship. When somebody's so spoiled to the point where they literally are depending on you for everything, they can't do anything without you, which sucks. You solely depend on one person to provide everything, and then you left with shit. Oh, that's not a word, right?
No, that's not. You good. I wanted to agree with you. I was gonna say the other word if I had to stop myself. You know what I'm saying? But that's the. Damn, see, I almost said it right now. That's the truth. So I gotta switch my whole vocabulary right now. That's the truth though, because if you spoiling somebody so much now, what if they leave you and then you just you just stuck now? Like you got so used to them giving you money, you wasn't out there getting your own money.
And
so
now you're struggling.
Right. So then, what about in the aspect of like gifts? Not even just money, like gifts.
Is there such thing as too much gifts?
Yeah, like.
Well, I guess it also depends on the person because some people like that stuff, and there's some people who don't give a crap about gifts.
Yeah, that's true. Some people may feel like it's too much, like you're doing a lot. Like, I don't need all of this.
Right.
And some people like you're not doing enough. I need some more gifts. Like where my gifts at? So I think it's really about knowing your partner.
And that's what I was about to get into next, because it's like, what about the people that like they might not do enough, like they don't spoil you enough, or you feel like, or you like to the point where you feel like, oh, alright, like maybe they don't care, or is that possible? Even though you like, is it like a personality thing? Like this person, like alright, maybe they're not the most thoughtful, or do you be like, alright, nah, like you got to get it together?
I've heard that before from people saying that I know he or she's not that thoughtful, so they don't have high expectations for getting gifts. But I don't think that's right either. I mean, unless you didn't want them. But if you wanted that type of treatment, because
sometimes you're gonna meet people where they're at. You know the type of person you got, and you know, like I know, like some people that date certain kind of hood guys. I don't want to say all hood guys, because there are some really romantic hood guys, but there's some who's not into all the romantic stuff, and they're like, a birthday comes around or Valentine's Day. Well, bitches love Valentine's Day, and it come around. You said it. Boom. Valentine's Day come around and you know what happens is mediocre. Like you get a little balloon or something and you all mad that your man ain't wine and dine you and romanticize you. It's like, sis, you know what kind of man you got. Like how can you really be mad when you know the type of nigga you dating? That's my thought on it.
That's true.
See, and that's why I kind of brought it up because I'm kind of like that, but it's not on purpose because it's like I don't really do for myself. Like I don't really go out and buy, go shopping, go on the sprees for myself. So sometimes, like for somebody else, it gets kind of difficult. Like I go.
That's foul. So since you don't spoil yourself, you ain't gonna spoil nobody else.
No, I'm not saying that. It's not because it's just like sometimes you're not in sync with that type of thing. Like even with yourself. So sometimes it reflects on.
Nah, I'm the opposite because I would never buy myself a pair of $300 sneakers, but I'll buy somebody I'm dating a pair of $300 sneakers. Like I would never do that. You ain't see me in a pair of Yeezys.
But you would cop somebody some Yeezys. That's interesting.
That's cool.
Nah, I mean there's nothing wrong with that though, and I think like
I might complain about it.
You gonna be mad until it's 300. You better appreciate that.
Right, you better wear them since every day.
Don't fuck them up. Them just gotta last a good couple months. Like, but me, yeah, I'm not expensive. I guess like if you buy me like a pair of pajamas or something, I'd be happy, like a robe and shit.
See,
I like
always say
stuff,
that,
like,
and then you come in there with a pair of boxes or something, and then telling their friends, "Yeah, this bitch only got me a pair of boxes."
Not for my birthday, though.
No.
Don't come on. Yeah, don't show up with a robe on my birthday.
What's a good birthday gift for Nasty Nook?
On a birthday?
Yeah.
I would say like I guess it's like how you spend the money. I wouldn't say it's a requirement on how much money you spend. It's how you did. Like, what if you took me out, or took me out to dinner, or took me somewhere I wanted to go on some.
So thoughtful.
Yeah, thoughtfulness. Right. So it's not like, or if you bought me a pair of kicks, I'm happy with that too. But you don't have to. You don't have to do that if you can't think of nothing else. And you're like, I'm just getting some sneakers or something. But if you put the thought into it, I'm not even gonna be thinking about like how much money you really spent if I enjoyed the gift. But if I never, don't come into me with like robe or some slippers or.
So for your birthday, you wouldn't want that.
No, but like if you just popped up like, or even up like Valentine's Day, I don't really care about receiving like heavy gifts on Valentine's Day. If you gave me like a robe or like cologne or something, something like that, like something small. Like, you don't gotta be crazy.
Right.
But my birthday, I expect a little extra.
Understood.
Cause I'm going out. Like for you, if it's her birthday, I'm going out.
Right.
So I expect that in return, like, cause that's what I'm doing.
It'd be the thoughtfulness for me. Cause it's like I don't really like nobody buying me, especially clothes. I don't like clothes.
You don't like people buying clothes?
No, because then it's like
you want a video game, huh?
Right.
Nah, video games.
Give me 2K.
Nah, because it just feels weird. Like you ever like stop dealing? Well, I don't know.
What, bitches be asking for their clothes back?
No, well that too, but like you ever stop dealing? No. But you ever stop dealing with somebody and just feel weird having their stuff on? And you see that person again,
I be wearing
that random.
Listen,
you
it's
see the person
in the chat. Harrison used to bother me because I took a shirt from his house, I wore it, and then he used to comment on when I used to wear it in public or post a picture. He used to be like, "Nice shirt, nigga. You ain't getting your shirt back. I'm sorry.
Like, don't worry about what shirt I got."
Nah, I don't like that.
I'm sorry. You gonna see, and I used to do stuff on purpose. There's stuff that I used to wear for exes on purpose. If I had something of yours and I know we're not together, I'm gonna post it knowing that you want it back. I'm gonna wear that outfit. Hi.
Alright, so the poster is one thing, but alright, but what if you like, especially if y'all ended bad and you out in public and you see that person like on the random?
What you think? Tell me, take that shit off.
It's just I don't know. In my head, I just be like, damn, like they probably digging their head like
thank you.
Nah, I still got.
Well, they think you a bum because you still got their stuff on.
Yeah,
bought it for me. It was a gift.
It's my gift.
Not a bum, but it's just like.
Imagine you gotta throw away something after every relationship. I wouldn't have shit.
There's definitely still girls in my hoodies out there, like.
Damn, every relationship I gotta throw something out. Nah.
And I wanted my hoodies back. I was mad, like I want my hoodie back. It was a nice hoodie.
Is if it's summertime and you bought me a shirt, we ended bad, and I see you in public with that shirt, I'm gonna be in a white beater.
But they be having my hoodies, but it wasn't a gift though. They just wore it one day and never gave it back.
Well, that's a little.
I want my hoodie back. Like,
I do that.
But I still got like a shirt my ex bought me, like, cause it was like it was a shirt with my pops on it. Like she made it for me for my for Christmas or something. So I was like, I'm not throwing that away. Like that was a dope ass shirt. Like
that's different.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like some sentimental
is different.
So is it though?
I think that's even worse.
That's what I'm about to say. Is it really different?
It gets worse if it's like some drip, like Like, if she bought you some designer shirt,
Right, you about to throw out a Dior shirt because the
Nah,
relationship
but
ended salty?
I'm
Girl.
hanging it up. I don't care. It's getting hung
He said
up.
I'm hanging it up.
Especially. Like,
Yo.
it's just like, I
Shorty
can't.
come like,
You might as well
your
frame
girl-
the shit.
Your girl come like, you still wearing that Gucci shirt she bought you?
Word.
You ain't getting no new Gucci yet.
See, Matilda said she want her shit back.
Nah, you ain't getting nothing back. Dog.
Yeah, and that's.
You gonna pay me? You gotta pay for it back.
You gotta buy it back from me now. Come get it back.
Come get it
I'll give
back
you a
in
good
blood.
deal.
Come get it back in blood.
If you so
Get it in
gangster,
blood.
come get that shit back.
Get it in blood.
Cause it really depends on the person though. That's why I'll be telling y'all all the time. You gotta talk to your partner.
Right.
Ask them questions. You like gifts?
Mhm.
Some people really don't care for gifts.
But can you like? So I was thinking like, can you spoil your partner in different ways? Like some people don't need to be spoiled.
Some people just want
Financially.
spoiled. The dick sucks.
I think every man wants that. Right. Right.
Sorry, my jaw don't work.
Yeah, but
Just making sure we in the same. Okay.
of course.
Making sure we
Some people do want to get spoiled in other ways, intimacy
Yeah,
or
time,
yeah, right.
spend a lot of
It's
time
not
with
only
me.
about gifts.
Yeah, like
I like gifts.
surprise gifts is the best gifts though. Like, you
It makes me feel like you thinking about me.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when you pop up with the gift on, like I'm saying, Valentine's Day gift is alright. You know, I'm expecting
Like you
you to buy. Yeah,
surprised.
supposed to buy you
Valentine's
something.
Day.
But if it's just random day,
Says spoil
pop
me
up.
with back shots,
boom.
please. I'm dead.
Hey,
What
see,
is happening in these
different-
comments?
It's different spoiling out here.
We're happy to have you back, Miss Morgan.
Right. Happy to have you back in the comment section back in the
Come
studio.
on.
No, I think she said I think I threw out the stuff my ex got
ETG,
me.
we back, man.
Except for the MK watch. She
You
said she kept
see,
the
you
MK
keep the
watch.
good stuff.
You keep the good stuff. It was some cheap. It was a cheap slippers. I don't want that. But if like you said, if it's that drip, you keeping that. But I'm saying if you get with your new partner and they know you like got that from your ex, like some people might feel a way about that.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Oh my god.
Some people might be like, yo, why you still got that? You still like them? You still in love with them? Because you still got that stuff? Like they expect you to throw stuff out.
Sounds like insecurity.
But I ain't gonna hold you though. There's times if they're a real one, they gonna sit there and throw it out. They be like, look, babe, I don't even need it. Burn it. They gonna prove that.
I don't know. Depends.
That
what
ain't
it
a real
is.
one. If you a stupid one and you
That's a
insecure.
bad
I definitely ain't throwing out no
Nah,
electronics.
I'm talking about
I don't care
out of
about what
respect.
nobody
I'm
bought
talking
you.
about out of respect. they
If
gonna
you
do
ain't
it.
still, it ain't about respect.
Nah,
It's stupid.
Nah,
It's
that's
a
fact. I
fucking
agree.
gift.
I agree with this.
But-
Gift. So if your ex bought you a TV,
That's what I'm saying. You must be
you
crazy.
gonna throw it out when you get with your new girl because it's disrespectful to be laid up with your bitch watching the
Either appliance
TV?
gotta
Are
go.
you
I'm
dumb?
like you do you wanna watch Netflix or not? Because we got TV or we don't got TV. At this point.
See?
That's I'm not throwing out no electronics. I
See?
guess maybe clothes might be different or like
That boy had ex a Mac. Did you ask for that MacBook back when you bought it?
I'm sure that would have been a fist
Huh?
fight.
The Mac is not going back.
You was
The
gonna
Mac
break
ain't
that's
going back.
different.
The Mac ain't going back.
That'd have been a fist fight. Like you want the Mac back.
I'm gonna back this Mac
I'm
up.
about to back the
Word. You gonna get Mac
What you talking
trucks.
about? I'm keeping that Mac.
That's a fact though. It's over for that. Hold on. When did we? I didn't even see what time we started going with the stream.
I don't know anyway. It don't
But
even matter.
you ain't gotta buy me a lot of stuff. You know.
I like gifts. You could buy
But
me gifts.
random gifts I do appreciate. Like I said for my birthday, hook me up.
I
don't
don't
be
care
cheap.
about stuff, but I care about stuff. I care about little shit.
Mhm.
Like if you go to the grocery store, you go to the store, you run out real quick, stop somewhere and bring me home some fucking flowers. Like that's the shit I care about.
Okay.
I don't really care. Like I'm not the type of girl where you gotta be like, oh, I got a pair of Dior, so I gotta get my girl a pair of Dior's too. I mean that'll be nice.
Right.
But I don't really care. First off, I don't like all of them shoes be ugly as hell to me. I think there's only one pair of Dior's that I see Matilda and I was like, oh girls, those is nice. I would
Okay.
like those because they look like some regular sneakers. But all them other expensive, I don't care about that.
But do you see yourself in like? Do y'all see? Could you see yourself in like a lengthy relationship if they never did none of that for you?
Didn't like
For
Like
me,
never
it's-
surprised you with a
it's-
gift.
no.
Valentine's Day they kind of cheaped out.
Oh, you said
No.
like never? Like never?
Yeah, I'm saying like what if y'all was dating for like I don't know.
I mean, as a kid,
6 months or
yeah,
something.
but at this big age, no.
no, you better.
Like, cause at this age, you know what you want and what you're looking for. So why would I continuously keep going down the same road of dealing with somebody that is not pleasing me romantically when I know that I can get it somewhere else? Like, why keep wasting my time?
I feel like deep down everybody wants to spoil their partner. You just gotta have the money to do it.
Yes.
Like, I really think that's just what it is. Because I know if I have bread, I would have no problem. I'm just like, all right, oh shit, we got a caller.
Who that is?
Let me find it. Reflex Radio, Everything Goes podcast. Who's calling?
Milly, how y'all doing tonight?
What's good? How you doing?
Hey.
Alright.
What you got to chime in about? What's going on?
So I was listening to when y'all was talking about relationships, about the talking about the relationship about where the girl got her on the Dior shoes or something.
Yeah.
It's the Dior.
What you got to
It's the Dior for her.
What you heard about them Dior shoes? What's going on?
I don't like them, but I'm not gonna make somebody else rich.
So you don't want nobody to buy expensive things, or just not Dior?
Right.
But I'd rather a guy to show me more love than expensive things, you know.
Right.
Okay,
See,
so
that's what we were saying. Like, people have different love languages.
Right.
You don't have to spoil me with gifts. You can spoil me with love.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Lynchburg, Virginia, where they rich people.
Woo!
Shout out to Virginia.
You're sucking. Shout out to Virginia.
Not lynching people. We
don't want to support that.
We
but
don't
shout out to
support lynching,
Virginia.
but shout out to Virginia.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say your name was again? I'm sorry.
Milly.
Lily.
Shout out to Lily.
Shout out to Lily. Thank you for calling in. She said you don't got to buy her expensive things. Just show her some love. She call her.
If you, most of the time out there, you know, sometimes a lot of guys don't know what to get, but you just tell them how you want to be treated in the beginning.
Mhm.
Because just go by you, and you know, it should be about material things.
That's a fact. Damn it, we both got it.
Oh, damn.
Lily, we blaming you for that. Thank you
We
for
both
calling
said
in.
facts. Now we gotta put money in the jar. Thank you, Lily.
Right now, I got to put agreeing with
Dang it.
Lily and all that.
Dang,
I'm
don't
saying
crack
that
my
ain't right.
screen.
That's how you
Just crack your screen.
That's well,
Just now.
Don't do that.
it's not really the screen. It's the screen protector. That's okay. Thank you for calling, Lily.
Yeah, thank you for calling in. We appreciate
We
that.
appreciate that.
So, y'all got anything else
But that's
to
definitely true though. That's what I was saying before. It really depends on the person. Like,
Right.
you know, sometimes you ain't gotta buy me gifts.
If you
It
spoil
ain't
me,
always about the gifts.
if you do
Sometimes I like
spoil me,
attention.
I might love you more though.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
But I
gonna
like
lie.
lots of attention.
I like the thoughtfulness.
And
be like,
touching.
damn.
Touch me.
Stimulate me.
Touch me, please.
Stimulate me with your
Touch me.
thoughtfulness.
Stimulate me. Yeah, I don't need to get like if you're showing up every time with gifts, I'm like, all right.
Like,
Oh, it's Mimi, not
Like,
Lily.
oh,
Sorry, Mimi.
Mimi.
oh, okay.
Shout out to Mimi, not Lily.
Sorry, Mimi.
We got that messed up. It was a little muffled on the phone.
Like you said, shorty that got you the shirt.
Yeah,
That's like
that was a very thoughtful. Like she probably spent like $25, $30 maybe or something. But
It's the
great
thought-
gift.
great.
Mhm.
Great
Like,
gift.
it's like
That was she tried to like record me opening
better,
it, but
yeah.
like she missed it. I was like she tried to get like one of those like the reaction videos.
Mhm.
Like I was like you might have. She would have had something there. Because I was like that was a good gift.
But imagine her asking for that back though. Like
No, you're not getting that back. I might slap you.
What are you
like, I
gonna
might
do
just-
with it though? Like,
We ever gonna do burn it? Like throw it in the
That's
garbage
that's
now?
some
Like
petty
come on.
shit.
Yeah,
That's
like
some
nah.
miserable whore.
That'd have been a fight for real though.
I would have slapped her. You know how you go like this? You
Chop
want it
her.
back? Right in the cheek. Take it back, ho. Right in the cheek.
Get a Ric Flair.
Because why you want that back? What are you gonna do with that? You gonna wear me and my father on your shirt?
Exactly.
Why you gonna take it back?
Like, what are you doing? You're not. Yeah, see, come on, don't do that.
People weirdos.
Don't do that.
that's petty.
All right, so you didn't bring your book, right?
No, but I remember
But do you
my
remember
story.
your story? Okay, see, read my mind.
Ooh.
Read my mind.
Story time.
Let's get into story time.
Story time. Story time. It means another share.
So I don't know if y'all
They love
know.
our stories.
I don't know if y'all know. Well, some of y'all know if y'all have me as a friend on Facebook. When I talked about my ex, I'm gonna call him Milkman. When I had to pay for his baby milk, and it wasn't even my kid.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, how could
Right.
you
I
forget
mean,
that
I'm not
post?
telling this story, but this is the guy that I'm talking about. His name is Richard.
Milkman, yeah, it is.
Oh, I said I was gonna call him Milkman, right? Yeah. Well, his name is Richard. Y'all want me to say his last name?
Richard X.
Mm.
His name is Richard X. That's all we know.
all right, my bad. So yeah, so I was dating this boy named Richard, and we was dating. We met when I was like what? I think we met in like 2015, maybe 2014, 2015. Of course, on Twitter, you know how that go.
Yo, Twitter was your best friend, for real.
Yes, and this is when I was living in Sheepshead. So
okay,
he lived in Queens, or probably still does live in Queens. I don't know. He lived in Queens at the time, and we where did we meet up? I think we met up at some get together. We linked up in Queens. We finally met each other from texting and shit. Okay. So we kind of like hit it off from there. So we was dating back and forth, but it was always one of those situations where it was a toxic situation, obviously, but it was always one of those situations where he chose another girl over me. Granted, he wasn't one of those weirdos who just ended up with somebody and didn't say anything. Okay. Of course, he always said something to me about it. Right. Okay. So, but it was something about that loser ass nigga that every time he came back, I let his stupid ass come back.
I love him.
Or at least I thought. So I let his loser ass come back, of course. So this literally was like on and off for a few years. But it was never a relationship. We was just like fucking with each other. Yeah. So this is on and off for a few years. And this is what? Summer of 2000, what are we, 20... What are we in right now? 2021? So this had to be of summer 2019 maybe? I think summer 2019. Not that long ago. Yeah, some 2018-19. When I first moved to Tottenville. Okay. Yeah, when I first moved to Tottenville.
That milk ain't expired yet.
Annoying. When I first moved to Tottenville or whatever, we kind of like started dating back right before I moved back in. So it wasn't that funny. So we were dating a little bit, and if anybody knows me, my mom, they know that my mom does not live in this country. So we have been working like really, really, really hard to get my mom back in this country because she is not a citizen. So, as I've said before on a show, we had gotten to some illegal activities, whatever, and the family, people have left the state. Right? Shut up. So,
they left the state?
Yes, they left the state. Well, they left the country. They left the country. So now my mom is basically stuck in a country where we're not from. Gotcha. So she's out there on, I think it was a visiting visa or some shit, but you know that expires after a while. Right. So we were trying to get her back to Haiti because that's where she's from. And it was just a whole bunch of bullshit. So at this time, we are dating. Me and him are dating at this time. So he knows everything that's going on. He knows that, all the shit that's going on with my mom. And my mom was like really, really close to coming back. Okay. And he was supposed to take me to go pick her up from the airport. And mind you, I was okay with being single. You know me. Right. Guys, they always want to come around. Oh, I think it's gonna work this time. Whatever. So like literally for the whole summer.
So the 98 times it's charm.
Right. For the whole summer, and I kept saying, I'm the type of person like after a while I know something's not gonna work, and I'm just like, bro, this is not gonna work. Like, why are you forcing it?
Like, let's just leave it alone.
I'm really. Anybody who knows me, like I'm the type of person, I'll literally tell you, like if it's just sex, just say that, cause I'm with it. Like let it just be that. I'm okay with just being that. I'd rather that than all the lies and all the feelings of it, because it's gonna make me hate you. When we could just come to a conclusion where we at, right? Yeah. So of course this nigga's just milking it or whatever. Right. All the shit is going on with my mom. Right. So like I said, all of this shit is going on with my mom. Then we're actually on the way to the airport to go pick my mom up, right? Because this is going good. This is going so well. As we're on the way to the airport to go pick up my mom, I get a call from my aunt, and she's like, your mom missed the flight, blah, 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 mad bullshit. So it's just like, all right, well, that was a waste of time. Boom. So, of course, I'm kind of devastated because after she missed the flight, it just ended up being a whole bunch of bullshit after that. Like, oh, she has to go to the embassy for this. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't expect to happen started happening. So, of course, me, I start getting into my feelings. I start going into a little depression, whatever. This same weekend, this man, he goes home, right? Yeah. Texts me that same night that he's in love with his ex, right? He tried to, right? He thinks he's still in love with his ex. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck was the point of this? Like, I told you I was okay with where we at. Like, what was? He's like, I just thought, the whole summer I was just, like trying to think different things, blah blah. A whole bunch of shit.
Running around in circles.
A whole bunch of the lies. But personally, I was gonna end it with him anyway.
Okay.
This was before Kia's birthday, right? And we were going to Atlanta.
Okay.
He worked for the airlines. He had my flight taken care of. So I was dating him anyways after Atlanta.
You're not supposed to let the flight
Can I
connect.
Right.
Can I
You
get a
need
flight
to keep
connect?
the flight connect.
Especially right now, it's already cheap.
It's worse now. They cracking down on people.
Oh,
Like
really?
it's annoying with the flights and stuff. Like you gotta pay for it's annoying. Whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
We've been there.
So I was gonna date him anyway. So it didn't really bother me. But you know how some shit that don't bother you, but you really got to trip about it anyway because it's just like nigga the audacity. But I think I was so mad. It was just like yo, all the shit that I'm going through right now, and you choose right now to dump that on me.
Great time.
So his was like, oh, so I'm supposed to be selfish and just wait it out. Like nigga, this whole shit is selfish if you think about it.
True.
If you think about it, because you just wasted my fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You wasted my time.
Again.
You wasted my personal life because I didn't have to share all of this shit with you. So now you all into my personal shit. I'm buying your broke ass baby some milk.
Damn.
And all of this stuff because you and your baby mother, allegedly, his baby mother worked for fucking Starbucks in the city, right? Quote unquote, according to him. And I still got her address saved in my damn. I'm not gonna say her address.
I know you gonna say
but
I thought you was
like
about to.
that's how.
For the purse.
That's
I
how.
don't know what you was about to
I meant to reach for my phone. But that's how
Addy.
real it is because
Yo,
I was
seen
sending
the
the milk to her house. Like this is how weird the situation was. Like you don't got money because your car something's wrong with your car twice. That I gotta send milk to this girl house.
Hold on.
Yeah, please. Okay.
So I guess you
I
could
didn't mean
say.
to call the baby broke. I meant baby daddy.
I guess we could say Milly was the cash cow.
No, I've never paid for anything before that. Never. And you can anybody knows me. One thing I don't do is trick on niggas. That's one thing I don't
So
do.
can I get an explosion?
That's one thing I don't do.
You was getting.
Explosion.
I did. That wasn't funny though.
No, you said the cash. That was a good one. I like humor like that. That's me. I like shit like that. Well, hold on. So you was getting the milk delivered to.
I sent the baby milk twice.
Who was delivering the milk?
Amazon.
What's it? Is it infamous?
I didn't even know they did
That's
that.
why I said I got the address in her thing because that shit is weird.
You gotta settle this for the parents out there. Was it Infamil or was it Similac?
That's the annoying problem because the baby was fucking allergic to shit. It was some special ass Infamil. I don't even know.
She had to
Something was
really
wrong
look
with
it
the
up.
baby's
She had to do
stomach.
mad advanced
No,
searches.
I ain't have to look up shit. The nigga sent me the link. That's the least you could do. That's the least you could do. And it wasn't the problem. The first time he sent me the money. It was the second time that bothered me because if you didn't have the money, you could have just said that. I don't mind doing a good deed for the day, but don't lie to me like, oh, I'm gonna send it to you by the end of the day. It's 2 days away. Where's the monies?
He ain't have that. He ain't have the milk money. Man.
He didn't have the milk, which was annoying because he paid for everything else. The nigga paid for food, nigga paid for a toll, gas, everything. But you can't. That's probably why he didn't have no money for milk.
He was tricking. He was trying to keep up.
That's why he didn't have no money for milk.
He was trying.
This is one of the stories that
I wasn't even trying to get into the milk story.
Yo, this is one
I
of the
wasn't trying to
stories
get
that
into the milk story.
that I was there for.
you.
And this is funny hearing it.
No, because that's crazy.
Cause like, bro, you could have just given me my $40 for the milk.
There was so many parts of that story. I'm trying to dissect.
I didn't want to get
How
into
many
the
things
milk.
we supposed to take away from that? Okay.
We was only supposed to take away the fact that he was still in love with his ex-girlfriend after he led me on for 3 damn months when I didn't even want to be with you anyway.
Right.
So how?
Okay. There
Why?
we go. Let's get back to that.
Why? Yeah. I started talking about the milk and me being the cash cow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that.
You was
Y'all
talking
went
about
to that.
She was the cash cow, y'all.
She was talking about Amazon and stuff. So.
You asked me how the milk got there, but I was talking about Amazon.
He said
You brought up the milk.
He said, "Yo, Milly, can you send that milk?" She said, "Ooh."
Boo.
See, yeah, I can't get
The only one laughing is
I
milk.
can't get in the
That's
fist.
how you know it's not
I'm
funny.
not gonna give him the fist bump
It's
for that
funny.
one. That wasn't as good as the
Nah,
other.
If it was funny, everybody in the studio would be
It was good.
laughing.
That wasn't as good.
It wasn't
as
a good
good as the
one.
last two.
It wasn't a good one.
The last two
Sorry.
was good.
So that
But how many times was y'all going back and forth with each other though?
I told you since
Like, it was a lot.
2014.
A lot of off and on.
But it wasn't anything. it wasn't anything to keep on going. That was my point.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if it was just fucking, we could have just fucked. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't care for the
he should've said
relationship.
that, though.
Nobody knows about
said-
Richard but the regular group chat. That's how you know he was not important.
Damn.
Niggas say he was a sugar stepmom.
He wasn't holding
Oh,
no-
that was funny. Don't make me start jokes.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Quentin.
Harrison.
Nah, that was
No,
Quentin.
Harrison said something was funny, but I said don't make me start jokes.
Oh shit! Don't. Yeah,
You know I got jokes for days.
don't get her started. But yeah, niggas do that though.
Like, what's the reason? Like, is sex that good that y'all will really fake a whole relationship for nothing? When somebody is okay with just fucking, that shit weird.
It ain't that the sex be so. I mean, it do be that the sex so good. It's just that it's probably like you want the cake and eat it too. That's really what it is.
But you were getting the cake and eat it too, because I was okay with just fucking. That's dumb.
But a lot of dudes don't know. They not willing to take that risk.
But I've said it.
Oh, but you talking
I've
that's
said
different.
it. That's my point. We've had this conversation.
Yeah,
You should know me well enough.
Nah, I'm saying I didn't know you
that.
told him specifically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's different then. But a lot of dudes, if they don't know that, like if you didn't say that, they're gonna do that because they want the cake and eat it too. They like, I don't want nobody else to fuck. So this is what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna still do me on the side type shit. That's what niggas be doing.
Nah, niggas press the eject button very weird.
But why do they think that that's not gonna get me to fuck anybody else?
And he was on some other shit talking about he was in love with his ex, and
That's
some whole another
That's
next
not
level shit.
accurate. Well, that's why men so stupid. Cause y'all think, cause y'all lie that bitches ain't gonna be out here fucking other niggas.
Yeah,
Wrong.
that's the truth. That is. I gotta just give a dollar for that because that's a whole
Wrong.
thing. That's a
Cause
whole.
he said the F word.
Because that.
Like, wrong, bro.
Super wrong. You be thinking like you think because you laying it down, telling her all this stuff like
The other
I
nigga
got
was
that
laying
all
it down
locked.
too.
Right? You be like I got that all locked. Nah.
There was a nigga that was
She
laying
out
it
there
down way
doing
before
something.
you.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody else is there that she got them feelings for. He's still in the picture, lingering around, floating around.
You always the one talking about why the sound like that. Nobody else said anything about no sound.
Who said that?
DJ.
I don't know. Maybe he got he don't got an Android.
Is the sound messed up?
I didn't hear nothing wrong with mine. I didn't hear nobody else say nothing about the sound. So the sound should be fine.
You don't know what you talk about, DJ.
The sound should be fine.
It's your Wi-Fi.
Pat, you ever did that? You lean the chicks on?
No, Pat don't like relationships.
Pat just don't be. You just don't be in
Me,
a relationship.
I just don't say anything. Like I don't want the vibe. I just
You just
whatever we
let it.
doing.
We can tell you don't talk.
You just.
Whatever we doing, we doing.
I feel
we
like your
having
relationships
fun.
are real silent.
But
He said it.
see, it be silent. It be silent. But then when it goes to their group chats, they group chats.
What does that mean?
Yeah, break that down.
All right, so
Please explain to
Break
me.
Yeah,
it
right
down.
So-
So put Pat in a
I be thinking I think we have the understanding. Like me and her be like, all right, yeah, we cool, we chilling. All right.
Were you in the
Coolin'.
show? So,
Yeah.
Right.
And then, but if you look at their group chat, oh yeah, that's my nigga. Like, oh yeah.
you did say something like that before.
Yeah, cause that's what it really be. Like in their group chat, I'm their nigga, I'm this, that, I'm the lover they like.
But do you give them
But
those?
then-
You don't give them those vibes though. Like
No, but then when we're speaking, it's not like that.
it's
Like
just
imagine having a regular ass situation with somebody, right?
okay,
And you thinking like y'all on the same page,
right?
but then to their friends, they like, oh yeah, that's my nigga, that's my
They
man.
claim you behind closed.
Yeah, and
claim you
then
to their friends.
and then you get around their friends and they're like, oh, like they're treating you like you're their nigga, like and you just like.
When was your last relationship?
My last,
I'm curious.
my
I
last
just want to know. How many years?
Was you in a relationship with you being?
Yes.
Listen, you say yes like
Yeah, I don't know.
that's not far
Was
fetched.
y'all in a relationship for real?
Yes.
Right, not a
Joe
happy-
Parker's in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy
birthday. Shit.
Yeah.
Back to Pat though.
How long? Well, because Ollie's only like 2.
Is this
So
It's a short version. Short version of the hot seat. We just had to talk to you about that real quick. I was just curious. I just wanted to know when was the last official? Like,
I'm
was
gonna
was
have your
it?
BM on the shot seat. I got some questions.
Yo, first of all, I like she was alright. She wanted to be on the show, but then I told her no.
You dubbed it?
Why?
Why you do that?
Because
Oh, you did say she was a dancer. She wanted to be on the show, right?
Yeah, she.
I was about to say something else, but I'm not gonna
Alright,
be
moving
messy.
on.
Wait,
Moving on.
dancer?
He knows what I'm gonna say.
Moving on.
Hold on, nah, we ain't moving nowhere. I don't like being left out the loop.
I'm not gonna be messy. We'll tell you after. How you don't remember? He said it to the both of us. That's bad funny.
Moving on. Alright, we not gonna do that on it. We're gonna talk about that after the show. Sorry.
Right, he said.
I'll gladly go in the shot
Harrison
seat
said,
and
was
say
y'all in a
whatever.
relationship or a relationship?
I'll go in the shot seat and I'll say whatever. But I ain't on the shot seat. I'm not doing that.
Don't worry, that's good. That's coming up. If
I'm on the shot seat, I'll say whatever.
We all gonna be on the shot seat one time.
I ain't on the shot seat.
That's gonna happen though.
Not leak.
Nah, you going too.
I'm
Everybody.
gonna answer all the questions. Y'all gonna be mad.
I don't even want to put in the shot
It's gonna
seat.
be mad
Me and Pat
shots, man.
me and
Like,
Pat
y'all
gonna be
have to
drunk.
take
Like,
all of that.
yeah, we not driving. We gotta catch the Uber home.
Y'all
Like,
gonna
First of all,
take all of that.
we got to catch the
I
Uber
will
home.
pay. Hold on. I will pay to see Harrison in the shot seat with me.
Ooh.
What? He gonna lie anyway.
Yeah, he probably will.
Like, how am I gonna know if he lying or telling the truth?
Cause you know him.
That don't mean shit.
You're not gonna know if he's lying.
No. Cause he gonna take shots or not. He gonna say yes or no, and he not gonna take the shot. Like, he could be lying.
That's the whole
until-
point. You're trying to get him drunk, so you know what to say to get him drunk.
That don't mean he gonna tell the truth.
Yo, Harrison,
though.
He's not doing it. He wouldn't do it. I don't think he would be crazy enough to put himself in
You're gonna
that
be my
position.
My scapegoat.
I wouldn't. If I was him, I'd be like, nah, I'm good off that. Y'all not about to set me
He
up.
plead the fifth.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be in here drunk because he ain't answering nothing. He gonna be like, nah. But let's get into this other topic. Because I'm mad we missed this topic last week because we was really supposed to talk about this last week when it was really hot.
Missed everything last week.
Yeah, the snow did us filthy
2 weeks.
per usual. Yeah, it was like a week, then a break, another week, then a break. So, because everybody was talking about this whole simp situation, being a simp. And first of all, I really want to know, like, what's everybody's definition of a simp, and like, what does that mean to you? Like,
See, and it's like I want to say it's like Russell Wilson, but at the same time he's setting a bar that should be set. So I can't be mad at him. But at the same time,
Bar that should be set. What do you mean by that exactly?
because like for Seattle, like he's a good dude. Like he really is a good dude.
he's
Like,
a good man.
He's a good man, a good dude. Like,
clean cut dude.
but the sad part is a lot of females out here
Okay.
would not be able to handle a dude like Russell Wilson.
Now, why do you say that?
Because
You need
females walk all over dudes like Russell Wilson, and they'll double dude like Russell Wilson for somebody that's not good for them, for a Tyson. And that's a fact.
Right, on today's episode of y'all say
dollar in the jaw.
Said the F word. His only dollar.
His only. So yeah, how you feel about that?
I'll take the dollar.
I
for
think
that.
that's bullshit. What the fuck makes Russell Simmons? What the
Don't say
fuck
Russell
makes
Simmons.
Russell Wilson a simp because he loves his lady loud? Like, I saw somebody say, "Oh, he's a simp because she has a baby by Future. She's basically like she's wasted goods type shit because
Yeah, I said.
why couldn't he get somebody without a baby? That's fucking retarded.
I saw
That is
that too.
fucking
No.
retarded. So everybody with a kid is
That's
like
what I
damaged
said.
goods or something like that is stupid.
I said so.
People
In that,
don't work, they move on. It's life.
I said in that instance, if you calling him a simp, then y'all saying Nipsey was a simp.
Right, but all of a sudden, it was different for Nipsey though. Nipsey wasn't a simp because somebody mentioned that, and all of a sudden it was a different.
It was quiet,
explanation.
cause if you calling Russ a simp, Lauren London had a baby by.
And so is
Weezy.
that means so Waka Flocka's a simp too, because he loves Tammy and her kid for all of these years.
So it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of dudes be picking and choosing who they calling a simp and who's not a simp. It's like, I guess because they saying Russell Wilson's like a square. Like,
I mean,
like a goofy. Like what does that mean?
But
though? Like,
why is a good man a square?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Honestly, you bum ass niggas is squares. If we being real.
I
about
had this conversation with somebody earlier, so that's the funny thing.
Because I was talking about this earlier.
I had. If we get crossfade in here, I had this whole conversation with him too. Like,
About what? What was y'all talking about?
before y'all even got here, he said, oh, like,
Damn.
he said I dealt with females like, oh, like, they thought I was a good guy,
Mm-hmm.
so they would dub me. But when they seen that I wasn't, I was actually an asshole. That's when it was like, oh, now they want me. He's like, no, you get out of it. And I was just like, yo, like sometimes I've been in that situation where females thought I was a good guy, so they wasn't really feeling me, but then when they found out I was a fucking asshole.
I always thought, in my mind, I always thought you had to have like a balance between that. Like you can't be too nice and you can't be too much of a dickhead.
That's
like,
what I was gonna say. It's a difference between
like,
a guy being nice and a guy being a pushover.
Right, like that's the let me call myself. That's the truth.
See, but back to Russell Wilson right quick, because he put himself out there. He put himself in a position. He said, "Oh, what was it?" He said, "So I don't know what I would do without
Sierra."
Without Sierra.
He said, "My biggest fear is losing Sierra."
Losing. Yeah. Like that's a for a man. Like you gotta really think about it for yourself. Would you really sit there and say that? Like, yo, would you really tell? Would you tell a female that you was dealing with? Like, oh yeah, like
probably.
I don't know what I would do without you. Like.
I mean,
some people have. There's nothing wrong with saying I don't know what I would do without you. That's normal shit to say to somebody that.
No,
you
but
really
I mean, but really
about.
mean it. Like I'm talking about not because dudes be lying. They sit there and say that to keep you around. Like,
that would personally never be my biggest fear.
Or they got caught cheating. Oh, I don't know what I'll do without you. I'm talking about a dude.
I'm caught the fumble. I don't know, do that, baby, please.
I'm talking about somebody that really mean it. Like sit here and be like, yo, get on one knee. Like, yo, I don't know what I'll do without you, baby. Like that's. You put yourself.
You feel like you're giving them too much power over you, or something like that.
You niggas never been in real love, and it shows.
That's what I was gonna say. Like real love, like it makes you vulnerable. Yeah. Like that's exactly. Really what it's supposed to do. Which is probably why I kind of avoided that. As a man, a lot of aspects of my life. I don't like that feeling.
As a man, that's not a good feeling. Never. You don't want to be vulnerable.
It's That's just me personally. I'm trying to grow out of that.
I'm glad I never was vulnerable. None of you niggas.
Yeah,
it's so depressing hearing you guys talk sometimes. It's very depressing.
But I was also saying like, cause even when you listen to the music, right? Like, cause everybody be talking about they got all the hoes and hoes and hoes, but they be married. Yeah. Like, or in a whole relationship, but they talking to us like, yo, fucking all these bitches and da da da, but meanwhile they back home cuffed up, but they telling all the audience to go out and you know pretty much be thotty. So I'm like, even the rappers is like that. Yeah. It's they sending the message out to like yo, and when I was growing up, that was always the message. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what, and I think a lot of kids grew up like that. A lot of people was telling me, oh, don't. I still have people to this like even years ago, like up to a year ago, like yo, don't ever get in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. It be them dudes that's in the horrible relationships that usually say that though.
In the what relationship?
Like horrible relationships.
Oh, yeah.
You know that dudes get stuck and you just stuck now, you can't leave. So it gets over for you. Like it be them dudes like you don't ever get into a relationship. I'm stuck because they chose the wrong female.
Most of those niggas that be stuck don't have shit, and they gotta depend on. Because who else is really stuck in a relationship unless you got like a kid and you don't want to leave your kid behind?
Yeah, it usually be like that.
Other than that, but I mean, I'm not understanding why you leaving your partner means you have to leave your kid. I'll never understand that.
I mean, some women be.
There's always court, but we're not gonna get into that topic.
Yeah, we're not gonna get back into that because.
Yeah, Harrison was a simp. You see, he was a sucker for love ass nigga. His shorty cheated and he turned his head. That's a simp.
He turned his head? Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Like he
She cheated. He knew she cheated, and then act like it never happened. I guess they just got over it. Whatever.
Really?
And then
my heart.
And then it's just like them shit.
Jesus.
Like as a dude,
nah, I ain't doing
the
that.
worst feeling is having like another dude feel like he has one up on you. He said it'd be like, yeah, feel me, I had that first. So.
Nah, I don't care about. I mean, but no. If I'm in a relationship with you and then you cheat, yeah.
Everybody had somebody first.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying in that aspect. But if I'm with you and then you cheat on me with this dude, then yeah, he's gonna feel like I got one up on you or some shit like that.
Nah, but just all right. Bro.
But I know dudes.
How about a situation where you had a female, right? That was like, in love with a dude that wasn't good for them. Because we I was
about to get into.
And then they come to you, and now they in love with you.
I've seen.
And now the dude's like, yeah, you, like the ain't shit dude is like, yeah, like she in love with you now, but she was, feel me? Like
everybody got a pass though. Like that's really the truth though. Like, no, he's saying like, I like the neighborhood thotty or something. Pretty much, that's what he's saying. Like, you know, one of them neighborhood thotties that everybody know. that she was getting around a lot. And then she's in a relationship with some random. Now you feel bad for the dude, like damn, you don't know she was out here heavy thotting. That's how a lot of dudes look at it. But like I said, everybody's.
That's what you said?
That's what he was saying, right?
No, I ain't hear nothing about no thotting.
But that's no, I just worded it differently. But he's saying like if
I'm saying like if like a female that been with a dude,
right?
You know that was not good.
Okay, so say me and Steven was dating and he was treating me like trash,
right.
But I was so in love with him and I wouldn't let him go. Then I started dating you and I became so in love and invested in you.
Right.
So you would feel some type of way?
And he's still like, yeah, like you don't even know, like she was all over me. She was like,
What kind
no,
of
nah, see,
no.
that's never happened to me.
I've seen this.
I've never seen that.
It's never happened to me. But
I've never seen that.
I've seen
and it's like at that point, if you really love that woman, you're not gonna care what he talking about. You're gonna be like,
but
okay,
see,
you let her go. That's your fault. Half the dudes be jealous though
but
too. That's saying
it's easy
that.
to say that, like, but imagine a dude that's really just like, and he can switch the narrative because he's like, especially dudes like that usually got a lot of following. People who's really believing whatever they say.
I would say like a dude like that is hating.
Facts.
To be,
of course,
perfect. You owe like $2 too. Just let you know that. I've been counting.
You said it
twice.
twice.
Yeah, you definitely did say it twice. I ain't say nothing last time. I was holding out. I was gonna tally him up.
I got a 5.
But like, if a dude, if you was with a shorty and you did her filthy or whatever, and then she got with me and I'm treating her right, and you still worried about what she doing, that's really your problem. Like, why you worried about me? Why you worried about us now? Like, you ain't got nothing else. That's what I'm. That's to me saying like he still want her.
He probably don't want her still. He probably just don't want her with nobody else. That happens a lot.
He's still wants. So he gonna keep running his mouth, whatever. I mean, that's some hating shit. Like you can't really pay that no mind.
If you have a question, who knows a person like this? Pat Def does. We know all the widows, man. Why do people do and say the things that they say? Well, your people. I can't say that.
Your people. I know all different kind of people.
I see.
From all different walks of life.
Yeah.
Because these people be saying and doing some weirdo shit. Like, I don't understand. If you done with the person, why the fuck do you care?
But
you act like I don't see this. I don't on social media with these people. Like,
I don't.
I be out the loop like that.
They be out there.
Like, I don't. That sounds like some old shit. Like, that stuff like that, like what you just explained, is shit that used to happen in high school. Honestly, that is real life some high school shit. Like, okay, but I'm gonna throw dirt on her now because I see her messing with somebody else. I don't see that now at our big age, honestly. But that's just the people that I hang out with. I don't know.
And I be seeing a lot. I feel like everybody want to be toxic now. Like that.
Because people talk about it so much.
That's just like it's like they making it a norm or something. Like,
LOL, JK, I have anxiety. Like, bitch, no you don't.
I see somebody who's like, yeah, like you're in 30s
No,
and
you don't.
you need to go to therapy or something. Like you're still toxic at this age. Like you need help. Like,
people just want to be things because it sounds cool.
And then post it on the internet.
Right. Like Janae made a post earlier, I think it was today or yesterday, like, oh, people say stuff like, oh, I'm bipolar, LOL. So like, no, the fuck you're not. You're just saying it because it sounds cool and you want to just have a reason for you being a fucking dickhead today. Like,
now you trying to make an excuse.
Shut
like,
the hell up.
But yeah, it's like
right. I'm crazy. LOL.
It really is like frowned upon to be
because crazy bitches got good pussy, so every bitch is crazy now. All these bitches is crazy.
True though.
She's shaking the table. Girl, shut the fuck up. You ain't crazy. You're fucking annoying, is what you are. You're not crazy. You're annoying. Sorry.
But we don't see a lot of
see, and then it's funny because I kind of wanted to get into that mental health.
I want to, Pat. Let me ask you something.
What, that people be crazy?
No, just being with somebody that just need chaos in their life.
Let me ask you a quick question. How many good men do you know?
I was about to finish that question because I knew that was coming.
How many like good men, like
none,
like faithful men, like yo, this dude is solid, faithful. He ain't, you know what I mean? Like even if you like. Cause some, honestly, and even dudes I used to look at and think they were like some faithful dudes, they was messing around doing something. So, but I'm like, in your eyes, like how many people you think you know that are like good men? Like,
just bums.
Talking about my mans or just
people people that you know, not like a celebrity or something. Like people that you know, like don't gotta be your man's man, but in general. gotta think
You
about
gotta
it.
take them too long.
I don't know, because it's just like I don't be in people's life like that to really.
All right, how many people you know in a faithful relationship? That you think, I'm not saying you know their business per se, but like if you're looking from the outside in, you would think.
If they your friends, you should know their business. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to word it. I mean, nah, some dudes, you'd be surprised.
Probably about 2.
Dudes be moving sneaky as hell. Some dudes don't even tell their friends they cheating.
How much friends you got? Nah.
Some dudes don't tell their friends they cheating.
Nah,
They just be
it's
moving
true.
how they move. Like, yo, I don't want nobody to know.
Sometimes
They take themselves to
you don't
some
know
grave.
you don't know what part of that double life they live in. Like
That's a fact. I've seen people I know. Like I always thought like, yo, this dude, this is somebody I can look up to in a relationship. Like, yeah, I want to be like you one day. No, found out had a whole nother girl somewhere else or something like that. So I'd be like, damn, like I thought he was a good one, and he wasn't. Like even him, like even he was cheating. Like, god damn, this is crazy.
That just means everybody in life is trash.
Not
So
that.
just take your
Everybody
in the dumpster
'Cause
and see
I was
which one you like.
Try to pick your best trash and make it into a dime.
I was looking at
Polish it, wash it, get some Dove soap, clean it up.
I could only name like maybe like 2, like you said, like 2, 3 people, maybe 4 that are like good dudes. I only know one married person around my age, my boy Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And my friend Vincent getting married next year. Shout out to him.
That's my guy.
So
I don't know Vincent, but shout out to you.
he came to the
Bones.
studio
Shout
a
out
couple
Bones.
times. Shout out to Bone. He came to do he's Spanish dude with the glasses.
Right.
He's getting married
The
next
other
year.
bald-
He's Spanish?
Yes.
He's Spanish?
Yeah, he's like mixed.
I thought he was.
But he's getting married.
That's the one who knew he wanted his wife when he met her.
Right, yeah,
Oh,
he knew,
I fuck
like,
with that.
yeah, he was like, yo, this is what I want. You know what I mean? He had his mind to it. I respect that. I was still taken back, like, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I respect
yeah.
that. I respect it.
That's the vulnerability we talking about. Like,
But he was, you know what I mean?
taking that risk.
I heard what you were saying before about, like, how I've also seen that, like, good men get taken advantage of. But I think that kind of goes to just being, you got to be with the right woman. Like sometimes, like he was just that. Honestly, the shorty he was with at the time was kind of bad. So he just chose a bad one. You know what I'm saying?
Back to what I was saying though, like sometimes females been with they've been through it with a nigga that wasn't shit. So now they want to deal with a dude that's good just to get out these systems.
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm saying though, like
That's not how life works.
They get with the good dude.
Yeah.
Just to get that feel, and now they back in the world.
They did. They go back to the. Always saying they go back to the bad dude after that.
I seen that too.
Well, some women are like actually like drawn to abuse. Sadly.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother story.
Like,
Some women are really drawn to abuse. They grew up with a bad childhood. They're drawn to that type of foolery. Like that's really what it is. But I don't give the dude the right to do that shit. He's been moving hella slimy, like. But ain't nothing wrong with being a simp. Ain't nothing wrong with loving your woman. If you want to love your woman now, love your woman. But it's like,
make sure she's the right woman.
you definitely gonna have some dudes looking at you like, oh, he's a sucker. But you gotta just ignore those people. Just. Psh.
I don't understand why people care about what other people say about who you date. Why the fuck does it matter?
I don't care about that shit no more.
Who gives a fuck? Like everybody be worried about people's opinions. No,
That's what I
opinions
said.
is not paying your bills. Opinions ain't sleeping with you at night, keeping you warm. Opinions ain't fucking cooking your dinner or cleaning your house or paying you, putting money in your pocket. Nothing. None of these people are. Half of these people is having way fucked up lives than you have, and they out here judging you on who you with and who you decide to love and be with. I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody tell me shit about shit on who I love and who the fuck I want to be with. I'm gonna be with who I want to regardless. I don't care if they was fucking with 60 people at one time,
Chill.
2 people at one time. As long as they not doing that shit while they with me, I don't give a fuck what you done did in your past life or what you gonna do after me. But while we together, as long as you keeping that shit under wraps, me and you was forever gonna be good. I don't give a fuck what you did in your past, just like you shouldn't care what I did in my past. As long as I'm not out here disrespecting you now while we're together, none of that shit should matter. Period. That wasn't one word, and I could say.
Nah, a lot of dudes get caught up in that. A lot of men get caught up in that, like worry about what they friends gonna say. Like honestly, that'd be a big downfall for. I don't know. I can't say what it is.
The trashiest bitches ever. Like, but that goes into what I was saying before. I said this to you before, Nook. Like men like to date people who they think are these like wifey types or model chicks, you know, because
Definitely.
they have a certain look. Like, oh, she's really pretty. She has nice eyes, or she has really light skin and curly hair.
Oh, yeah.
This one has freckles.
Oh, yeah.
This one, you know, she has like a nice big smile. She look perfect on my eye. Trophy wife. And this bitch done got smutted out like 30 times. But you think, oh my God, she's so beautiful. She's good. Everybody's just gonna think she looks innocent.
That's the truth. It's true.
Like, girl, go to hell. You and her go to hell.
And I'll tell you.
And they be salty months later when they find out she's a
I'll
tree.
tell you this straight up.
That's the truth. Men attract
Any female that I think is innocent, I'll go straight to Milly. Like, yo, is she innocent for real, or because she'll
Ladies,
tell me?
don't worry.
Hey,
I
she
have
done
y'all
gave me
back.
the, she done gave me the drop.
I have y'all back. Don't worry. I
She
got
will
y'all
tell me.
back.
I learned that from
lying.
Milly will tell me if y'all innocent.
Nah, I learned that
I
from
plead the
chilling
fifth.
with I learned that from chilling with older dudes too, like, cause I used to have the, you know, the same thing. Like you be like,
Milly the plug.
you be like, yo, like, nah, she's bad, blah blah blah. And
She
then
gave me
like
the whole facts.
the people like my older brother was chilling with or something. They like, nah, we smelled her like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, her? And yo, that's how I be like, huh? Yeah, I be like, nah. That shit would like
Because it be those sometimes that be the most insecure or be the most troubled. Like, y'all think because a girl is so pretty, like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, she has nice hair, she dresses nice, her life must be great. No, some of those bitches be the most troubled, and that's why they upkeep themselves like that, to take away from certain shit that they going through.
And they be the most insecure too.
Yeah.
They be really the most insecure. Them pretty ass girls that they getting their body done. Not even if they got their body done. Most of them pretty ass girls that just like.
That's why I want to get my body done. I ain't even gonna lie.
What you want to? You gonna get your body done?
I want to if I could afford it.
What you about to get?
I just want my stomach sucked and my booty lifted. That's really it. I don't want nothing
Well,
too
alright.
major.
Go find me.
Yes, I'm gonna put a GoFundMe if anybody wants to donate. Help me get
Link in
nothing
the
put
chat.
in the right place.
Link in the chat. Make sure y'all click
I'll
on
work
the
out after. I
GoFundMe.
promise. Your monies will not go to waste.
She's fried. You gotta work out. See, that don't make sense though. Like,
Yes,
work
because you
out.
have to work out to maintain it.
That means you gotta
What you
keep up.
mean?
So why don't you just work out
You
now?
might as well have a
Because it's
TikTok.
not the same. It's gonna take so much longer to get
So
it.
let's speed it up.
And then I don't want to lose more weight than I already did.
Summer coming up.
It's hard.
Say we don't got time. Spring's
Yeah,
right around the corner.
There's some stuff that you can't fix regular. There's always some things that's just gonna be way too flabby, and I need it to be. You know,
I hear you.
that's what they do, like sucking out the fat. Okay, and they be going mad fast too. You ever watch them videos? Yo, you gotta watch. They be going mad fast.
They be mad blood.
Yes.
Be pouring
You be
out.
watching them joints?
Yo, sometimes if you have
I get
Snapchat,
interested.
sometimes them shit pop up as an ad.
I be like, wait, hold on. Like, that shit look kind of good. Like, let me see what led up to that. Like,
Oh, you mean like the results? Like, oh, just look alright. Let me see. I was like,
Yeah. And they be showing everything. They really be recording everything now. Like, ooh, you see all the blood coming out, the fat sucking out into the straw. Ooh. Yeah, but whatever.
yeah, y'all about to make me throw up my
These
head.
niggas be looking for trophy wives.
No, that I agree with. Like, I said that before too. Dudes is always looking for the dime piece, and those be the ones that gonna suck you dry too. Not in a good way. I'm talking about your pockets. Like,
Go empty your pockets
they gonna
and your
empty
balls
your
gonna
pocket,
be full.
and your balls gonna be full, pockets dry.
they gonna be full.
Right.
Not full still. Nah.
Not full. Might
They
be
gonna
semi.
hard.
She might bless you every now and again, but she ain't hooking you up. She ain't hooking you up.
Sorry, fellas.
Stop. I mean, yeah, those.
Yeah, I need a full deposit.
Y'all are
But it's nothing wrong with loving you.
It's
But
sufficient
a lot
for
of just dudes don't. I don't know. It's rare. You don't see it. Like I said, even that goes back to you see the more baby showers than marriages. But
Ooh. Shade.
a lot of baby showers, no marriages. But a lot of people don't believe in marriage. So
They having a good time.
yo, y'all having a party back there during my show? I'm about to come
I need $100 back, please.
right now. Yo, would y'all hold some? I wanted to ask a random question. Would y'all hold somebody down in jail?
No.
Oh, that's no.
The
Never?
last person I dated in jail,
That's a
and
female
he wasn't in jail. We
I
were
never-
dating in high school, and I forgot what the hell he got arrested for, honestly. And my stupid ass actually went to go see him at Rikers and everything.
Took that long trip.
Then he came out of jail, and I can't even only be mad at him because I was mad at my friend at the time too. He came out and had sex with somebody who was like really close to me, and I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh shit.
That's
rare.
wild to me, sis. Like, me and you supposed to be like besties, sisters, and then you
Damn,
go
she was a
fucking on my
tree.
nigga. Like, I
was
wouldn't
this-
say she was a tree. She's
You
not
was
from
the
Staten
pen
Island.
pal.
Oh, you want to know
After you
his
went
name?
to go visit,
No,
that's
no.
disrespectful.
Oh,
That's
oh.
about the
I didn't-
female.
Oh, I thought you said what's his name.
No, I said he was the pen pal. He was the pen pal.
Yeah, you
Yeah, well,
really
that's
wanna
my
say-
fault. But that stuff like that happened to me a lot of times. Like, there's been times where, you know, I was really extra stingy with the cat. You know, I was, you know, so there was going to be what I was giving it
It's
up.
like stingy with
And
the
I was
kids.
just like,
It'd be like
okay.
that too, though.
So you couldn't get
But
this.
that's cool. And, you know, I mean, respecting this sometimes.
I
Cool.
ain't want to
It
hook
is
you
what
up. You
it
had to
is.
go elsewhere. Okay?
I don't want jail dick anyway.
Yo, them dudes be in jail be
They
getting.
be coming home with STDs and stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, they be coming home, don't want to get tested. They be sleeping with the niggas and the COs in there. So nobody got the time for that. That's why I don't do jail like this.
You was dating a CO?
You would, if you
Would
would,
you date a
if-
CO? Female
yeah, he
CO?
would. Yeah,
I don't know. I heard they be.
Damn right.
they be nasty.
Yeah, I heard some things.
COs be first of all.
I heard some things.
If a CO is fucking with an inmate, that means she's completely lonely and she's ready for everything.
I don't know. They
Nasty.
You gotta be lonely, cause why the fuck would you fuck with a nigga in jail?
I don't know, but what I be seeing online, girls be thirsting over dudes in jail for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Bitches love jail niggas, and
Yeah,
I'll
I
never
don't
understand.
know
Talk
why.
about all the real niggas in jail. No, they not. No, they not. I'm sorry.
That gotta be a signature.
All the stupid niggas in jail because they obviously got caught. I don't like dumb niggas. Sorry. I like niggas who use their brain. They home.
They home. They still home. They ain't
They
go
still home
inside.
Sorry. Your
sad.
stupid ass boyfriend in jail because he a dumb nigga.
So you not gonna go like he ain't do nothing.
No, that nigga did it.
He did it.
He did it. That nigga did it.
He done it.
Yeah, he done did it, and I don't want no part
They
of
say he
it.
did that shit. He did
He
that
done
shit.
did it.
He did that
Whatever
shit.
he said, they did that shit.
Guilty.
Nah, yeah, but
Free my
I mean, I don't know. I know a lot. I mean,
Bitches be driving up to jail.
Yeah,
I
females
done
be-
did a
females
couple
be holding
jail
niggas
drives
down
with
in
my
jail.
friends.
females
Never
definitely
again.
holding niggas down in jail. Like that shit is crazy. I never understood.
They
that
be
shit.
telling you a whole bunch of fucking jail stop
When I
stories
come
that you
home,
want to hear,
You
and
gonna
they
get
get
married,
home
girl?
and
Tell
nothing
me
happens.
You my bro.
I don't got
I
no
get
time for
home,
that.
it's just me and you. That's it. Ain't worried about nobody else.
Like I'd rather a nigga lie to me here, not from jail.
Make sure you put
Don't
that
be
money on
telling
my
me
books,
no
too.
sweet nothings.
at the end of every convo, make sure you put that money on my books.
Bro,
too.
you lying just so I can save you some money.
He got because he got limited amount of time. He got to save it.
No,
Well,
I mean,
nigga, you better
I'm
get a
saying that
job
to
in
that
jail,
time.
pay your own bills. Niggas can get jobs in jail.
They like 10 cents an hour.
Well, you better make that 10 cents add up. You better. I don't gotta be sending you sardines. You better go get you a fucking cup of noodle at the fucking
Time
that's what they gotta eat. They gotta
They
eat
spit
stuff
out
in
my
cans
drink.
and shit.
Say maybe the 10 cents
They
add
bring
up.
you no tomato sardines. You know the one with the flavor.
They got the
You know
oodles
they
and
get real
noodles.
picky.
Oodles and
They want
noodles.
the fucking tuna
They said they get
creations.
real picky.
They want the tuna
So
creations.
this
in
ain't the right
package.
flavor. Like, what you got me this shit?
I said, listen, I went to my friends. I went with my friends on a few jail shopping sprees. Okay, okay. Talking about he don't like that. Well, bitch, he gonna take it. Put it in there. He in jail. What else?
You better be happy with whatever he gets.
Is this or the shit that they gonna feed him? He'll take it.
If you get locked up,
Niggas in jail love being associates.
Milly is not helping you out.
I'm not helping you. I say that all the time. Don't do no illegal shit. Didn't I tell you that one time? I'm not going to jail. I don't do jail.
I don't do
visits.
jail.
No, like one and done.
That's
One. I'm not even going to. I'm honestly. I'm not even going to visit a family member in jail. I'm not.
I've never been. I don't plan on going.
Nah, I'm gonna hold you.
I don't care who's in there. Like what? Nah, I'm not going up there.
Like,
I'll
I
write
went
you a
for
letter. You
myself.
call me.
Yeah, I went for myself. I went with support. So I lied. 2 and done. I went for myself. I went for support with a friend.
Oh, you went for one
That's
support.
it. Yeah, not for me. Went for support for my friend, and that's about it. Because I wasn't about to let her take that long ass drive by herself there and back.
That's why I'm not doing it. You gotta take a long drive. Mad. The trip is mad lengthy. You gotta get through there, get searched, and
Bitch, you better get on that
all
bus.
that extra. Nah, I'm not doing that. Like you gotta feel like you in prison and shit.
Now the
Just to
jail
go up
we
there.
went to the second time though, I don't know what kind of prison that was, because that shit was a half-ass jail. Niggas done snuck mad shit in there.
Probably a little
Niggas snuck fucking
shit.
empanadas in her titties. Like, nigga, you gonna eat. You not eating out the
Should've
microwave
raced the beans in
today.
the church. I mean, no, but it's like it's different. It's like low level, medium level, so it probably wasn't that bad.
They barely be checking. All you do is go through the metal detectors. Ain't no empanadas gonna ring off. They don't. But if you go to Rikers, they telling you to lift up your bra, the underwire, all of that shit.
Extra shit. That's what I'm saying. I would never go up there. Like I'm not.
Yeah, that was. Rikers was really one and done for me. First off, trying to get to Rikers when you don't even drive is a shit show. You got to take a bus to a train. Listen, no. Ladies, just don't do it.
And I don't know if
the real niggas is outside working. I'm telling you.
The real niggas is working?
The real niggas is outside working. Unless they, excuse me, I don't want to be insensitive. Unless they are wrongfully accused.
Oh, that's a different story.
Then that's totally different.
That's different. You know, women love the gangsters.
But the niggas who know they did that shit and trying to say that they ain't did that shit and did that shit.
And they did that shit? Women love the gangsters, though.
They supposed to be there.
Women love the gangsters. That's why they be in there.
Titty empanadas do sound like real warm. Especially if it's the under titty.
I could go for a titty.
I could go for one of them.
Nigga, you like titties, so I bet you can't go for a titty empanada.
I'm about to make an empanada and throw it in the titty layer. Give me that back in 10 minutes. I need that back in 10 minutes.
Now you an ass man. You know what, Pat? Let's rewind episodes. Let's pull them up.
Pat, you an ass man or titty man?
Ass man for sure.
He or whatever he want at the time, man. Cause he be lying.
Yeah, I think you just see something, you be like, well, she got some nice titties.
But just think about it. If I'm having a conversation with a female,
and the titties is right there.
Hopefully my face. Like, I'm like.
Hopefully my face and my teeth.
Hold on.
I'm still looking. I mean, you got nice face, nice teeth, and then you got like nice.
I don't got no titties anymore.
I'm still looking like.
My titties ain't get smaller.
What you looking at before you approach? Before you approach, you looking at titties.
Women know when they titties is tittying. Like, come on, like let's keep it real. They know. They know when the titties is tittying.
It be the bodysuit for me.
They know when the ass is poking.
Not tittying.
Cause that's how I be thinking. I'm like, you know, women look in the mirror before they leave the crib. You know what I'm saying? So they know their ass is poking today, or they know them titties is looking crazy today. Like they know, like you know. Look, she's over to give me. You know. She knew when she put that red. She knew. She's in the mirror like, oh yeah.
But I was looking at my titties.
I'm about to
like,
fuck them up tonight. I'm about to fuck it up tonight. They know, like, come on, man.
When them things is staying.
You know them things is
I'm saying, like, if I'm looking at you from afar, it's that ass. But if I'm having a conversation with you,
it's the titties.
It's them titties.
It's them titties.
And I'm definitely wondering what color your nipples are.
What? That's so creepy. Yeah. Why do you want to know what color her nipples are?
Look at this nigga.
I might have to agree.
I might have to second that.
I'm like, she's light skinned.
I be wondering what the nipples look like.
Like if they like brown,
not specifically
or
what color. No, I want to like some nipples is big, some nipples.
It's not areolas or nipples.
Yeah, areolas.
You know, y'all be confusing
areolas. And some nipples poke out different when they hard too. So you know, like.
So I'm saying like. I was having.
They try to paint the picture like, you know, something should poke out like.
I know what you're talking about, like the little pretzel nipples.
Yeah, you know, some little.
I know a few people with nipples like that. This is what it look like. That's what it look like.
Because the titty is nothing without the nipple. Without the area.
It's just I'm not gonna lie. I tell y'all all the time on Facebook, I got pepperoni areolas. My sister's like, take up half the titty. And then my nipple is like the opening of the fucking straw. Like, no nipple, just all areola, bro.
I'm rolling all over.
It's really sad.
Yo, she said she got pepperoni.
I do.
I just had pepperoni slice of pizza before I got here.
Or salami. Which one is bigger, pepperoni or salami? One of those.
Darts.
I was able about to play darts.
Now that one was funny.
That was good. She gave you a prize on that.
You know what? Are they not? No, they not dart worthy. Yo, well, maybe.
Yo.
It's like two.
Listen.
It's either you want to get it on the nipple or the areola.
I'm
trying to get a bullseye.
I don't want 20. I don't want 5. I don't want 10. I want 100.
Listen, man. On that note,
Bye, guys.
let's get the fuck out. Milly talking about her nipples and shit. Y'all got any shout outs y'all want to give before we?
Lucky I ain't talking about my booty hole. No, I love saying.
She said that's
booty
next
hole.
week.
Shout out
Got
to,
you got any shout outs?
shout out to Stedax. He just dropped something.
Okay.
Make sure I listen to that. Shout out
Shout out to
shout out to Mel Bankroll. That's my guy from the town. Like,
Okay.
he's doing his thing right now. I just looked at your numbers, bro. You doing numbers. You hit me up trying to get on real soon. We gonna speak.
A word? You say? Tell
Put niggas don't know rappers.
That versus.
So shout out him.
I told you he know the rappers. Didn't I say that? But I know a lot of people commented on my post too, and I put it up. So we're gonna be looking out for
I
y'all
seen
too.
bitches commenting. I just
That was spicy.
went past it.
That was spicy.
Shout out
Spice
Trey
comment, I didn't see
80.
that.
Yeah, Spice commented.
Shout
Oh
out
no,
Trey
and then
80.
another girl commented actually because her brother's he's actually dope. I heard his music before, so I'm gonna have to see what's up with that. But she lives with some chick that live out in Queens. But her brother's actually, I heard his music before. He's actually dope. But I want to say just shout out to everything
First
goes.
off, you cut his shout out, or he was shouting
Yeah,
out.
still
Trey.
going?
Yeah.
Oh my
shout
My bad.
Disrespectful.
That one.
Trey 80.
out. Oh yeah, shout out Trey 80.
Shout out Trey 80.
That's my guy.
You don't even watch it. I'm gonna see this.
Side though, still shout out to my guy. Don't matter. But
done?
shout out to Everything Goes. Shout out to Reflex Radio. Shout out to Bones and Monica. They're gonna be on here next week. So be on the lookout for that.
Relationship.
Unfiltered podcast.
Unfiltered the podcast.
The podcast. Sorry. Shout out to everybody in the studio, and shout out to Deb because she's the
Always.
ghost.
Shout out to me, cause I'm that bitch.
Is there a word for a female goat? Or is it no?
Bad.
Just give me a shout out so we can get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I don't have no shout outs.
You
I
got no
said shout out to me because I'm that bitch. Period. Bye, guys.
Alright, we out of here. Signing out.
Alright, so
Sit
I
back.
have a question.
What's that?
Is that food still up?
What? Yo, you mad?